So the news story that hit me out of nowhere this week was the closing of Telltale Games. For those of you that don't know, Telltale Games was founded back in 2004. Their first game was called Telltale Texas Hold'em. It was like a poker game. They continued on with that success with these episodic, narrative-rich, choose-your-own-adventure games. Games like The Walking Dead, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, The Wolf Among Us, Game of Thrones, Borderlands, Guardians of the Galaxy, Batman, and they even did a Minecraft game as well. And unfortunately, the news this week was that they're closing, and 250 developers are now without a job. Telltale Games released a statement that said, "Today, Telltale Games made the difficult decision to begin a majority studio closure following a year marked with insurmountable challenges. A majority of the company's employees were dismissed earlier this morning, with a small group of 25 employees staying on to fulfill the company's obligations to its board and partners." CEO Pete Hawley issued a statement saying, "It's been an incredibly difficult year for Telltale as we work to set the company on a new course. Unfortunately, we ran out of time trying to get there. We released some of our best content this year and received a tremendous amount of positive feedback, but ultimately that did not translate to sales. With a heavy heart, we watch our friends leave today to spread our brand of storytelling across the games industry." And that's where we are today. Telltale Games has closed, and the final season of The Walking Dead seems to be in limbo. But this story really intrigues me for another reason. You see, in gaming, Let's Plays and live streams have become extremely popular. Like, a gamer will play a game, they will record their experience of playing the game, and thousands of people will watch it. For example, in the last 30 days, Telltale's final season of The Walking Dead was viewed over 26 million times. And the legality of Let's Plays and live streams solely hinges on the argument of fair use. That the streamer or creator is changing the original copyright enough that they're not infringing on the developer's copyright. However, one of the claims that a developer can make against the use of their copyright is that if a project potentially jeopardizes future sales or revenue, then it is no longer fair use. And in the case of Telltale, I think that might be what we're starting to see here. You know, according to Steam Spy, the final season of The Walking Dead has sold 100,000 copies on Steam. Now, equate that 100,000 copies sold to the 26 million potential customers that watch those videos for free on YouTube, and easily you begin to make a case of lost sales for fair use. And I'd like to believe that some of those viewers went out and actually bought the game, but the sad reality is that they didn't. And Telltale is now closed. I could easily name you 6 Telltale games that I watched played through on YouTube or Twitch, and I never bought the game. And I get that that sounds extremely harsh, but it's the reality that we live in. You know, as much as I would love to have supported the developer and buy the game after watching it on YouTube, it would have just collected dust. I could have put that money somewhere else. And this is where I want to get your opinion on this. Do you think that live streams and Let's Plays affected the business of Telltale Games? Have you watched the game in the past and then ended up buying the game? Do you own all the Telltale games? Have you played them? Please let me know your opinion on the closing of Telltale in the comment section down below. I'm really intrigued to hear what you guys have to say about that.